Hey guys, this is Chris from DraftDashboard.com. Here are my daily fantasy picks for NBA Saturday, February 24th. My favorite tool is the Position Optimizer. So let's take a look at our options for each position for today. For point guard today, we have Damian Lillard facing the 30th worst defense. The Suns got burnt last night versus the Clippers, and it won't get any easier for them against Dame, who's scoring an average of 40 points per game with over 30% usage. Definitely pay up for Damian Lillard today. Another solid play at point guard today is Jeff Teague, playing the 29th worst defense against the Bulls, averaging 35 points a game recently with steady minutes. Teague will have a ton of chances to score and well worth a look at only $6,700 FanDuel salary. So by the way, I'm using Draft Dashboard to pick my players, and you can try all these daily fantasy tools by clicking the link in the description below this video. Moving on to shooting guard, my top pick has to be CJ McCollum. Facing the 30th worst defense and positional defense, CJ should feast on the Suns today. Tons of minutes, usage rate near 30%, and only $7,400 FanDuel salary. If you want to go cheap at shooting guard, take a look at Jamal Crawford. He's only $3,800 FanDuel salary, has a great matchup, and seems to be scoring pretty well, near 20 fantasy points per game. That's great value with a real high usage rate last game of 31%. Now for small forwards. There are a few good options here. Paul George is a solid play today versus Golden State. The game will be competitive, and PG will get a chance to score over 50 fantasy points if the game goes down to the wire. If you want to go cheap at small forward, Maurice Harkless versus the Suns today could be a steal at only $3,500 salary. He played 26 minutes last game and scored 33 fantasy points, and could do it again today for over 5 times value. If you want to take a risk at small forward, David Nwaba just got the start over at Chicago and put up 40 fantasy points in 33 minutes last game. He has a decent matchup and worth a shot at only $5,000 FanDuel salary. If you like my daily fantasy picks, please like this video and subscribe to the Draft Dashboard YouTube channel. Okay, now to point forward. I like Carmelo Anthony at only $5,700 salary. That's really cheap for a guy who could score over 30 fantasy points easy. If you don't play Paul George, you have to take a chance with Melo with a low price tag. Slightly cheaper option at point forward is Al-Farouq Amino, playing over 30 minutes a game in the past 3 games, and once again a juicy matchup versus the Suns D, who struggle to stop almost all positions. Don't be afraid to stack the Portland Trailblazers versus the Phoenix Suns today. And now for center. I would definitely pay up for Karl Anthony Towns versus the Chicago Bulls. Great matchup, and Towns is a stud, putting up big numbers consistently. Pay up for Towns and expect over 50 fantasy points from him today. If you need to go cheap at center, I know it sounds crazy, but Alex Len has caught fire for the Suns, scoring 43 and then 37 fantasy points in the last 2 games. Heavy minutes and an increasing usage rate makes it worth taking a chance on Len for only $4,500 FanDuel salary. For a limited time, you can try all these daily fantasy tools right now by clicking the link in the description below this video. Before you go, I just want to show you a really cool feature of Draft Dashboard. Once you pick the players you want to play for the day, you can load the lineup optimizer, and it will generate a FanDuel lineup using all the players you just picked. Draft Dashboard has a ton of daily fantasy tools and features to help you pick the best players and make winning daily fantasy lineups. Click the link in the description below this video and try all these daily fantasy tools right now. Thanks so much for watching, and good luck in your games.